Hi, and welcome to my life. This is Kismet, the feral grandma, in currently partly sunny, but earlier very soggy Central Texas. The first wave, or the first band of rain has reached us from that hurricane barrel. Scared the dog all to pieces. He's still in his thunder shirt. And he is at home, and he is perfectly safe, and there's 3 other either adult or adult-sized persons there. So he's as safe as can be. For myself, I am still using the cereal products that I use because I honestly believe they're doing me some good. I'm not allowed to say how much good I think they're doing me, but they're nutraceuticals. They're not supplements. So no one anywhere has figured out, oh, you need this much of this all the time. You can live without them. You don't have to. It's a decision you have to make for yourself. And I like these products more than I like spending time in the doctor's office. Now, the Stem Enhance Ultra is lab proven. It's been tested and proven to do what it claims, or what Cerule claims. It's targeted to nourish the bone marrow in your long bones, your femurs, your humerus, and a little bit in the smaller ones. And what that does is make it possible for you to make more of your adult stem cells. And then there's a protein in there that helps you release them, so that you have more stem cells floating around in your bloodstream than you would without it. That's been proven. But people take them and things happen, and they can't claim it was the stem cells because they don't know for sure. I can't claim certain things are attributable to the stem cells. Don't know for sure. The collagen active it has come in, and it does seem to be helping my right knee again. And the Cyactive joint, the Cyactive part of it, might be helping with the last little bit of eczema I've had on my left ankle. Might. Can't prove it. But I didn't have to pay my dermatologist to prescribe more of the same things that weren't really solving the problem before. They were treating the problem. And essentially, that just tells me that even the dermatology office has fallen into the same pattern as the rest of the medical industry. Don't solve anything all the way, because a patient cured is a customer lost. If you're healthy, they're not making money off you. Well, I'd rather be healthy than trust my health to people who think that way. Which is another reason that I keep coming to Tai Chi. I mean, besides the fact that it's my favorite place in 5 cities. If they served dinner here, I'd be so thrilled. But, nah, it's not a food place. But all my favorite people are here. Master Mariah, Master Christy, Master Don, Master Duncan. We usually just say Master D for him because it's his school, literally. And some of my favorite military people stop by occasionally. I'm kind of watching cars pull in, sometimes a little bit on the quick side, because they're gathering up their children from summer camp. You gotta love a summer camp that includes martial arts and a little bit of a leaning toward acrobatics and has a water day every week because it's summer in Texas. And sometimes they play with water here, I mean, pretty sure anyway. And they go to there's a water play park thing in Old Settlers Park that's pretty good. Really seems to get the kids busy. And of course they have crafts and stuff all summer. A little bit of dance party. And you got a lot of little kids with a lot of energy. Getting them to dance is a good thing to do. Right now, I'm not thinking of one of the kids. I'm thinking of somebody who's older than me. She went off to hike one of the pilgrimage trails in Europe. And she was getting really close to the end, and she's supposed to be back for her birthday. Can't wait. Everybody needs hobbies, right? But, yeah, watch out for little old ladies. Sometimes we do things you're not expecting. And she had mentioned this before going off, and I just kind of brain spaced it. My brain has lots of extra space lately. Oh well. I'm not Catholic, but I could actually see doing one of those. If I ever get to the point where I trust myself not to fall down every day. Today I was up on a step ladder in the kitchen, getting my vacuum sealer off the top shelf to vacuum seal some T-bones. I had a package of 3. Loki and I are only going to eat 1 apiece. And put them in the new sous vide. Now, I've seen recipes and instructions for using sous vide cookers before. But since going on the carnivore diet, I am seeing more of that. Apparently, it's one of the easiest ways to make a steak come out exactly right. You put it in a nice sealed bag, you get it in there, and you cook it at 128 degrees for 2.5 hours. And you can set it for longer if you've got a certain time you're shooting to serve dinner. But I just put in the time recommended in the book. And you take it out and you sear it however you want to. It was so good. I put these T-bones in. I threw the 3rd one in the freezer. Heated up a skillet scorching hot. And got that sear going. So reverse sear. Instead of searing both sides and then cooking it long enough for the heat to get it to exactly as pink or not pink as you want it, I cooked them to exactly rare in the sous vide. And then put the skillet on, melted some butter, and browned them on both sides. And that was awesome. And I pick on somebody for eating so fast that it's like he inhaled and it's gone. I really shouldn't. He worked in a gas station when he was young. If he didn't eat fast, it might be cold or covered with flies by the time he got back to it. And, if you work in a gas station, comment down below. Even if you never have, but your friends or family members have. Or something else you do has that effect on your meals, that you sit down and eat as fast as you can because meal break is only so long. I'll leave a little note. I'm glad to hear from people. Whether you subscribe or not is up to you, obviously. But I would love to have more comments. Especially comments from sane people. But now it is 6 o'clock and it's time for me to gather up my stuff and go in there. Like I said, my favorite place. My favorite place that does not serve food. I have to figure out. I've kind of passed on trying to come up with recipes that mimic non-carnivore recipes. I really don't need them. I don't miss pizza. I don't really... Sometimes I miss having a sandwich. I do not miss having soup full of noodles. I might have to go over here to the Vietnamese place and convince them to give me a bowl of pho and keep the noodles to themselves. I'll take all the meat. I'll throw the jalapeno slices in. Can't help it. Those pieces of brisket need a little bit of jalapeno. But I don't need the noodles. But that broth is so good. I know I can go in and just get a mug of broth, but they might feel that I'm inadequately served if I don't get something more filling in me. I'm eating beef. I don't think they have anything lamb on the menu. There's usually some kind of fish. That's okay. Sometimes I eat fish. And I may have enough rendered fat available to deep fry a Cornish hen. My favorite poultry, if I can be said to have a favorite. I mean, I do eat regular chicken and turkey and duck. Duck might be my favorite. Have you ever had duck? Duck is real good. Yeah, I'm gonna gather up my stuff and get in. But please remember, I wasn't just abandoning people over the weekend. I really did go enjoy the 24-hour live stream at Coach Steven and Richard Smith Keto Pro. They both have it linked, and they had a lot of guests. My goodness, and it was a long day trying to listen to all 3 segments while they were live. But now it's time to get my activity level back to where it needs to be, and that means my workout. And keep in mind, Grandma loves you and wants you to be okay too. Little exercise, eat something healthy, whatever works. Take care. Bye-bye.